Hey everyone, welcome back to Member Math. Today's topic is angles. Angles are what we see when two lines meet at an open point. Let's look at different kinds of angles and how they work. First angle we can start off with is a right angle. A right angle makes a perfect corner, like the corner on a piece of paper. A right angle is 90 degrees. That's like saying it's the perfect L shape. A right angle always has a box in the corner of the angle, so you can tell it apart from others. Our next angle is an acute angle. An acute angle is smaller than 90 degrees. It has a little curve inside instead of a box, so you can tell it apart from the right angle. An acute angle is between 0 and 90 degrees. Our next angle is an obtuse angle, which is bigger than 90 degrees. It's a big, wide open angle that ranges from 90 degrees to 180 degrees. Our next angle is a straight angle which stretches all the way. It measures 180 degrees exactly. Let's learn about complementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Here we have two angles that equal 90 degrees, or a right angle. Angle 1 and angle 2. Remember, we can always tell if it's a right angle because of the box. To remember, complementary equals two angles at 90 degrees. Take the letter C and make it into a 90. Let's take a look at supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180 degrees, or a straight angle. Here we have angle 1 and angle 2 adding up to one straight angle. We can use the same rule to remember and tell the difference of supplementary angles. Change the S into an 8, add the 1 and the 0, and you have 180 degrees. When lines cross, they make vertical angles. So our vertical angle pairs would be 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. A key factor is that vertical angles are always congruent. So if angle 1 was 33 degrees, what measure would 33 be? 33 degrees. Let's take a look at something else. We know that a straight angle adds up to 180. Let's try and find the measurement of angle 2 using that knowledge. Here, we can find a straight angle right here and here. Angles 1 and 4 make a straight angle. So we're going to subtract 33 from 180, which equals 147. So angle 4 equals 147 because it's a straight angle. So what would angle 2 be? 147, because they're congruent. Adjacent angles are two angles that are side by side. They share a vertex. Angles 1 and 2 are side by side, so they are considered adjacent angles. Let's try something out. Here is a complementary angle, which equals 90 degrees. Adjacent angles are angles that share a vertex where they meet, or a common side, which is also known as a ray. So here's an example of adjacent angles. Angle 1 and angle 2 are right next to each other and share a ray and a vertex. Right next to each other, so they are adjacent angles. The multi-step equations with angles. These two angles make a straight line, so we know they add up to 180 degrees. So our equation will be 50 plus x equals 180. First step is to subtract 50 from both sides. So x equals 130 as our missing angle. Let's try it with a right angle. First complementary angle equals 35 degrees and the other one is missing. We know that a right angle equals 90 degrees, so our equation will be x plus 35 equals 90. So what we can do is subtract 35 from 90. 90 minus 35 equals 55. X equals 55 as our missing angle. Okay, as our last practice, we're going to use vertical angles. These two angles are across from each other, so we can confirm they're vertical. We know that vertical angles are equal. So for our equation, we can say 2x plus 10 equals x plus 40. Make sure not to put a plus sign in the middle and put an equal sign because they're congruent. Next, subtract x from both sides. Minus x is going to cancel that out, bring down the equal sign in the 40. Then we're going to bring down the 10 and subtract x from 2x. When we subtract x from 2x, it's not just going to take away the variable. We know that x always has the invisible 1 in front of it. So 2x minus 1x equals 1x. And we're going to keep that 1 invisible, so x plus 10 equals 40. Then we're going to subtract 10 from both sides. Minus 10 because it's the inverse. Minus 10 cancels it out. Minus 10, bring down the equal. 30. X equals 30. But we're not done yet. I have to plug it in here so that we can know what it actually is. We can start with 2x plus 10 and insert 30 as x. 2 times 30 plus 10. We're going to start with 2 times 30, which equals 60 plus 10, which is 70. And we already know that our other side is going to be congruent, so it's also going to be 70. But we're also going to do it just to check our work. We're going to insert 30 in for x in x plus 40. 30 plus 40 equals 70. We did it! Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe and tune in next time on Member Math. Bye!